The news. Uganda. The Lord Resistance Army invades Gulu, northern Uganda. Families are escaping and thousands of children are reported missing.
The video that you have just watched is a reflection of what took place in northern part of Uganda, a country where I come from. This war was led by the Lord Resistance Army, a rebel led by Joseph Kony to overthrow the government of Uganda. He based himself and his power on superstitious belief. And according to him, children are sinless and they are not supposed to be blamed for killing. He used children and forcefully to kill whoever was found at their homes. Many children in my community were abducted and forced to become child soldiers. I was one of them. While I was in the wilderness, I witnessed horrible atrocities. Lot of torture. Some eyes were removed, mouths were cut off, ears were socked. Ladies and gentlemen, there were people who could not run away from their families. And these were old people and people with disability. These people were being used as an object for children to learn how to kill. I was ordered to kill a paralyzed woman. I refused, but I knew I was going to be killed as well. I managed to escape. I went back home. I wanted to do something for people with disability. And I went back to university to study special needs education. I became a special needs teacher and taught in schools for physically handicapped, schools for children with visual impairment, and schools for children with hearing impairment. I got married. I had my first child. After 2 months old, he suffered from malaria. And the medical treatment given to him damaged his hearing. I noticed he could not hear anymore. I clapped. I tried to make noise. But there was no response. My child became profoundly deaf. But as a special educator, I could cope with my child. Little did I know how the society reacts towards families of children with disability. My friends, my neighbors, they turned their back towards us. My wife was blamed by my parents for being responsible of the disability of my child. My parents-in-law blamed me. And they convinced my wife to leave me. I was alone then. I quit my job to take care of my son. I carried him everywhere. Where I was going, I carried him. People saw me carrying him. I could hear them gossiping. He's the father of a child with disability. His wife left him. He's doomed. I cried at night. Why are the community members treating families of children with disability in this way? Then I decided to do something. I moved from church to church, attending many community meetings to speak about acceptance for children with disability. I wanted to create awareness. I want to change the mindsets of parents in the community to embrace the uniqueness of their children. In one of the community meetings, I met my brother-in-law. He was moved by my message. He went back home and he asked my wife to come back to me. And now I have 2 more children. And my son is in a very good school. I saw changes in my wife. When my wife returned to me, I saw changes. She was even willing to work with me, to help me condemn the superstitious belief in the community. Then we decided to continue with good thoughts, to be different from the society, for the society to learn from us. We decided to change, to transform our life, to thumbs up, to strike from this superstitious belief, this bondage, and come out. And this gave birth to Thumbs Up, an organization that is working with parents of children with disability to empower them to embrace the uniqueness of their children. We want to create a society free of superstitious belief. We are working in 3 levels. Trainings at home, creating awareness in the community, and focusing on active participation in schools. We want to see parents feeling comfortable the way they handle their children with disability. We want to see children with disability actively participating in regular educational programs in schools, colleges, and institutions. We want to see the society that celebrates its diversity. Friends, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say Thumbs Up is not only the organization or a training center that parents will learn how to work with their children with disability. Thumbs Up is not only a place where parents will learn how to embrace the uniqueness of their children. It is more than this. Thumbs Up is not even this. Thumbs Up is written with a P, to strike. We want to come out of this bondage in a society. It is a movement that will strike against isolation, discrimination, superstitious belief. And in order for us to achieve this, we need to fight for an open, inclusive society. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Samuel. That was really, really wonderful.